right, y'all. We're going to try this one more time. I did this earlier today, and when I went back to watch the replay, it was terrible, and I felt bad. So I'm going to do this again. All right. So, good evening. It is Monday, April the 8th, 2024, and it is time for Meaningful Monday. I am your hostess, Lenicia Mayberry. The mission statement is to bring strength, independence, and empowerment to individuals and their families by building confidence and financial freedom through affordable fashion. While $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. So again, this is not a replay. This is completely live once again. That other video will most likely be deleted. So hopefully you can hear me. If you were here earlier today and you hear me way better now, say way better in the comments so that I know it is better. Yes, I am live right now. I just got off from work and I decided to come back in here and try this all again. So earlier I went live in here and something got messed up in my settings where it had some noise cancellation thing going. And so every time my voice went up, it like blanked out and it was trying to blank out the fan and all this different stuff was going on. So I am so sorry. I see the way better's coming in. All right. So, welcome to Meaningful Monday. It's been a long time since we had one. Tyronica is out of town for her birthday. So I need everybody to type happy birthday, Ty, in the comments. She has left me in charge of Meaningful Monday, okay? Which is another reason why I had to come do it again. I'm just like, I'm not leaving this out there looking like that. So once again, my name is Lenicia. I've been with Paparazzi since October 2015. My current rank is Fashionista. Tyronica is my sponsor. But first, she's my cousin. All right. So if you all could, because the other one's going bye-bye, right? Go ahead and share. Share this video with your team members on your team pages, okay? You can share this link on that page. Hopefully it'll show up on there. You can share this link on your team page for those team members that are not on Team Radiant Styles. And what I wanted to mention to you all is if you have team members requesting to join Team Radiant Styles, please make sure that they are answering the membership questions. That is very, very important. That is how we vet who belongs here and who does not belong here. Sometimes you get trolls who come in and try to do different things. We just want to make sure that the people on this team page, as well as HHH, okay? What's up, HHH? That you're answering those questions so that we can make sure that you actually belong on that page, okay? So that's the link to share, because if they're not on this team page and you share this link, they will not be able to view the video, all right? All right, I'm sure most people will watch this by replay, but that's okay. All right, so let me get back into the list. We are in Atomic April. And what I said earlier was that, and I'm not going to keep saying that because this is going to be the new video, right? Atomic April. So when you think of an atomic bomb, kind of like this visual here, right? You see something going up and out. You can see it from far away. And it not only affects the items right there on the target, but everything around the target, right? There's no different from us this Atomic April. We are in the second to the last month from ending the fiscal year, right? We're coming off of March, the Saturday new releases, the spring line dropping. It's an exciting time. It's an atomic time. This is a good time. The spring is in full effect. We got spring cleaning and our spring ideas, and we're outside and we're wearing short sleeves, some people. It's very hot in Texas. So it's Atomic April, right? It's explosive, right? So that is why this month has that name. Let me get this banner off the screen. So this is where we are, Atomic April, right? Coming up very soon in 112 days, 111 days now is our annual convention. Our annual convention, which this year is called Dare to Dream. Okay, and the website for that information is daretodreamconvention.com. Daretodreamconvention.com. All things convention information is here. When you go to this website, the registration is here. The venue is here. We are back, taking over the MGM Graham once again. Here is the agenda. The agenda will continue to update as we get closer to conference, as different things are announced. As we get closer to convention, the agenda will update with concerts and other surprises that Paparazzi has for us. So you want to keep checking that. Don't just take a screenshot of this and think that's it. That's all. It's going to be even more than that. But the most important thing to me on this page is the FAQs, the frequently asked questions. Please, as an independent consultant, please take a look at the frequently asked questions, okay? From the top to the bottom. Because Paparazzi's been around for a little while. So any questions that you may have most likely can be answered right here in the FAQs. So before you pick up your phone to send a text message, before you pick up your phone to drop that inbox or make a phone call, please refer to the FAQs first for that information. And so one of the things that I shared with my team a couple days ago was this chart to help them get their money together. Why is there two of those? Get their money together for convention. And I really, am I saying the right word? I think, convention. I always want to call it conference. I feel like those are the same thing. But anyway, this chart, I found this on Pinterest, and it's a way to save $10,000 in 100 days. Who could use $10,000 in 100 days? Yes, take a screenshot of that. So basically, the way this chart works, it starts out at $2. And each day, you're going to put an additional $2 away. So $2 today, $4 tomorrow, $6 a day after that. On day 100, $200. Now, if you're doing this from your jewelry sales, then this is going to help you stretch yourself, help you have the goal to sell more jewelry, so you're not putting away the whole $200 that you made that day in, so you can have your $10,000, right? So if you make it a goal over the next 100 days to put away $2 plus $2 plus $2 for the next 100 days, you, my friend, can go to convention with $10,000. How does that sound? Who could use $10,000 to take to convention? If you can't, you lying. I'm sorry. Not sorry. It's just the truth of the matter. Okay? All right. Moving right along down this list, because I don't want this to be as long as the other one. Seize the spotlight. Seize the spotlight. And I have the correct email this time. Seize the spotlight. So Seize the Spotlight used to be Rock the Runway. Same idea, different name, right? So this is your opportunity if you are between the ranks of star consultant and premier producer to have a Z necklace named after you. What? Yes. So this contest started February 1st and will run through May the 31st. The top 10 people with the top cumulative points top 10 people for February, top for March, top for April will all run together in May, and the top 10 in May will be our Z winners. And so earlier I was trying to find how the points are accumulated. Did I do it again? Lord have mercy. I don't think I did. I hope I did not. I could have sworn I looked at this. Where did it go? I did it again. Okay. Oh, Lanisha. This is what I get for trying to look in between working, y'all. But, so, it's in your email. My God, I hate to do that. I could have sworn I had it right there. Right there. Forgive me, y'all. I thought I had it together for y'all. Look at me thinking I had it already. But anyway, so the points within oh, here it is. I did have it. Excuse me. I'm sleepy and delirious. Okay, points for the Seize the Spotlight contest will be calculated based on the consultant's personal volume, new enrollment volume, and the number of personally sponsored paid as director. Each week, the group average for PV, NEV, new enrollment volume, will be calculated. Points will then be awarded based on where a consultant falls in relation to the group's average. What does that mean in English? That means that say there's 100 people. No, say there's 99 people since there's thirds on here. There's 99 people, right? The top 33 will get 100 points. The top 66% will get 50 points. And the lower 33 will get 25 points. And this will happen month after month. So the way this contest is set up, even if I hope that was not confusing, even if you get, even if you're chosen for the top 10 for February or March, you need to still be competing this April, because in May, it's based on your cumulative points. So you're still collecting points, even if you were chosen even if you, not if you weren't chosen. Even if you were chosen for February and March, it's not, let me rest till May. No, you're still growing those points so that in May, whoever's the top 10 out of those 30 people will have a necklace named after them. Yes, there will still be Team Tuesday tomorrow. Great question. It won't be twice, though. If y'all don't get it the first time, but I love you, but nope. Okay. All right. This month's promotion. This month's promotion is it's called Show and Sell. Okay. This was also emailed to you. Show and Sell. Every new consultant who signs with the $99 kit, which has been renamed the Verified Influencer Pack, will receive a jewelry display tote, which we affectionately have renamed the Bling Bag. Okay? Everyone who signs with the $99 kit will get to choose their 35 pieces and get a bling bag. I want to pause right there for just a second, because I was told that there's some veterans in this business who do not know that our kits have changed, and it is April. So, there is no longer a $4.99 kit. There is no longer a $2.99 kit. We only have 2 starter kits. One with jewelry, one without. The one that comes with jewelry, they get to pick the pieces. All 35 of them. Okay? The $20 kit, which is called the Party Permit, does not come with any jewelry. It comes with a consultant number, your free website, and access to the back office. All right? And while we are talking about that, I want to show you all this really quickly. It's very important that, first of all, does everybody understand about the bling bag this month? When they order the $99 kit, They will get the bling bag with their order. I didn't put it up there. Sorry. When you are sending people, don't send people straight to your website to join. And this is why. Hopefully it'll still work. Hopefully, not hopefully, but hopefully it'll still work. Sometimes when we send people to our website, right, to join our team, join now. Now you see my name and my picture here, right? My information's here. You scroll on down and yeah, same person again. This is not me. That's not my name. That's not my picture. If you are just sending people arbitrarily to your website saying, join my team, and then you're like, why didn't they join my team? It's a possibility that they just clicked right here, use the sponsor above, and kept going because they saw your name at the top. They saw your picture right here, and they just kept it moving. They did not check. So you either need to be on the phone with them or do a Zoom and share the screen with them, something so that you can guide them through how to change it over to you. Okay? That would be so sad and so tragic for you to spend all that time talking to this person and finding out what their need is and giving them a solution to their need, only for them to join somebody else's team. Shanked it. Okay? So please do not just send people to your website and tell them, join my team. Go through it with them. Okay? And explain to them how to choose their pieces or get the $20 kit and do the Cinderella challenge and start running with their business. But you really, really, really this month especially want to encourage them to get the $99 kit so that they will have that jewelry display tote. Spring is here. We were just talking about that earlier. This is a great time to get together and have those parties, right? Have that open house. Have that home party with the hostess. Pay that vendor fee. Do that vending event. This is a great time to get out in front of people. Facebook Live is awesome, but there's nothing like having that jewelry face to face with the people. Having them walk up to your display. I love this question when they say, how much is this piece? And you tell them $5. And they say, and this piece? You know, everything is $5. This piece? Yeah, everything is $5. And purple smoke comes out of their ears and they start to calculate how much cash they have. And then you tell them while you see their mind and the number signs and stuff going, I take cards too. And their head explodes, right? You don't get that effect on a live as you would in person, right? So try it. We're supposed to be trying everything, right? Try it. It's really good for your business. The partying is the bedrock of paparazzi accessories. This business was founded on parties. Okay, there was no Facebook Live all those years ago when paparazzi first started. We just had parties and vending events, and those things worked. Yes, Live blew us up. Yes, Live gave us access to people in Alaska when we live in Florida. Awesome. But you still have people in your backyard who have never heard of paparazzi. How will they hear of it if you don't do those parties? So please, you all, try it. Okay? It's a great time to try it. Next, life of the party. Life of the party. How many of you have a life of the party goal? Say me in the comments. Say me in the comments. So right now where we are, life of the party wise, with this being the 10th month, oh my gosh, the 11th month of our fiscal year. By the end of the year, this is where you will need to be to hit these goals. So if you're going for bronze, by the end of April, at the minimum, you should be at 4,584 PV. Silver, 9,168 PV. Gold, and so on. Please take a screenshot. and blow it up for the size that you need. Okay, this was not something that was included on the video earlier today, so please take a screenshot. All right, next, we have several seasons overlapping right now. Shoot, I had that open earlier today. Several seasons overlapping right now. We have Mother's Day 2024, and that is on May the 12th. We have, please put these in the comments. Mother's Day is May the 12th. Nurses Appreciation Week is May the 6th through May the 12th. Teachers Appreciation Week is May the 6th through May the 10th. And Small Business Week. Not now. Small Business Week is April the 28th through May the 4th. All great events to capitalize on your jewelry sales with. We also have prom season, wedding season. So many things are overlapping for us for our good right now. Our Z's are about to take their final bow. What an amazing time to really push those Z's and market those Z's and model those Z's and post those Z's for these types of events. Right? Right. You can also, for Mother's Day and weddings and prom, bust out those pearls, bust out those blingy pieces. This is the time for that. Those dainty pieces, just silver chain. I like What a Gem for, is it What a Gem or Like a Gem? You know what I'm talking about, the Blockbuster. I love that for prom because it's dainty and it's sweet and it's just like just enough bling because that stone is giant, but the chain is, you know what I'm saying? It's classy. So it's a good time to start putting those pieces out there, modeling those pieces, finding people to model those pieces for you so that you can market them and get them sold. All right. So last thing, I did show this on the last video and I want to show it again because I feel like it's important to touch this while we are talking about the spring and getting into spring feelings and trying new things and challenging ourselves and stretching ourselves. I felt like this was a good little snippet for us to watch. So a little precursor, I suppose. I'm not pushing religion on anybody. I need you to listen to the words that are coming out of his mouth and apply it to your business. My apostle did a message yesterday about self-esteem. And the first thing I thought about was having to do this training today, training/pep talk today. And I was like, oh, what a great thing to play for Team Radiant Styles and HHH and whoever else may watch on YouTube. So I'm going to play this. Please check it out. Please keep an open mind and listen. And I promise you most likely will feel something in here that kind of makes you go either ugh or yeah, you know, have that kind of like moment. So here we go.
So the question is, what is self-esteem? Am I boring, y'all? Take good notes. We're about to fly through here. Self-esteem, I got 22 minutes. Self-esteem is confidence in one's own worth and abilities, and also it is self-respect. Somebody shout self-respect. Self-respect is good self-esteem. When you respect yourself, there are certain standards that you live to, and there are certain ways you'll let people talk to you, and there's ways you won't let people talk to you when you have self-respect. When I have a level of self-respect, there's certain names you can't call me. You got to call me by my first name, my last name, or put a handle on the front of it when you have self-respect. There's certain tones you won't take with me when you know I have self-respect. Some people talk to us crazy because they know you don't respect yourself. And they'll know that you respond to the names. Uh-oh, what is this? What is this? I'm talking to you ladies. Some men call you names because you respond to that when your girlfriends call you that. You don't have enough self-respect about who you are. Don't get mad about him calling you that if your best friend can call you that. Self-respect. Look at somebody, you gotta respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, there's a certain way that you carry yourself. It's not arrogant to straighten up your back. It may be arrogant to toot up your nose, but it's not arrogant to straighten up your back and look at people eyeball to eyeball. That means you have a level of self-respect. And when you have self-respect, you respect other people. So self-esteem is confidence in your own worth and your own abilities. So to esteem something, Apostle Marcus, means to set it on a high value, to set high value on it. To esteem in Hebrew is the word hasab, which means to consider, to plan, to reckon, or to think over, to ponder over. That when I want to esteem something, I'm thinking of ways that I can make it valuable. I esteem, I plan, I consider, I think over, and I reckon of ways, Mama Irma, that I could bring value to this thing when I esteem it. When I esteem something, I take care of myself differently. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. When we esteem something, we change up our diets a little bit because we esteem the gifts that God has given us. When we esteem something, there's certain things I won't intake because, or some things I don't want to listen to because I esteem myself in such a place. But the opposite of esteem is low self-esteem. And low self-esteem means you hold yourself, not holding yourself in high regard. I want to argue this thought, theologically speaking, if I can, Apostle. You can always check me later. But I'm actually okay with this. But I think low self-esteem is really the offspring of comparison. I really do think at the substratum, at the root, help me, Holy Ghost, at the root of our confidence is when we start to measure. And when we measure, we are introducing ourselves to the offspring of low self-esteem. It's a comparison thing. I want to argue that even social media has produced a generation of people that even though they won't say it, we live by low self-worth. Because we are taking filters to make ourselves look better because we don't like the authentic thing that God... Somebody get a picture of that sign. The authentic thing that God has done about us. I don't like the freckles in my face, so I will clear them out with this filter because so I can look like somebody I'm trying to look like. It's this thing of low self-esteem where their house is bigger than my house and their cars are nicer than my cars, and we have learned to craft these images to America. And even if we only got 100 followers, we still craft these images out there to let people believe this thing about us, even though that's not who we really are. You don't love that woman. Y'all took that picture, but you don't love her. You really don't like that man. Y'all know y'all fight all day long like cats and dogs. You know you ain't slept with that. Oh, Lord Jesus. You know you and that man are having real difficult challenges and problems. You, come on here. Come on, talk to me. You know that ain't really what it is. You know that you know that's not really a relationship. You know you're not out to dinner with somebody else. Why are you pretending to act as if as though you... Come on here. We craft these images because of our low self-worth. Now AI jumped in the game, and AI has you changing the way you dress and give me a professional look with my picture. And we are so silly that we actually compliment the AI drawing and say, "Ooh, girl, don't you look good? That's a great picture, man." Knowing it says all nothing but catfish. Low self-worth. Plow. Low self-worth. Hey, low self-worth, low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-esteem, low self-esteem. So we live by social media and we get offended when people don't like our posts, and we unfollow you after a while because you didn't follow me back in enough time, and you should have known that I followed you. It's been 2 weeks, you ain't followed me back. I'ma unfollow you because we're trying to be acknowledged by people that don't even know you exist. And we keep commenting on celebrities' posts, hoping and tagging them, hoping and one day they may say something back to you, and low self-worth. Low self-worth even impacts your relationship with God because you won't pray because you think God.
Okay, so I know some of y'all were like, got to do with paparazzi. It has a lot to do with paparazzi, with your business and how you approach your business, because your business is a reflection of you and how you feel about you. So if you don't feel good about you, how can you feel good about your business, right? If you feel like you ugly, you fat, you got bad hair, you don't do makeup well, you can't accessorize the pieces with your clothing, how you gonna take a good selfie? How are you going to go live? How are you going to go to social events and do vending events or home parties or things of that nature? Because let me just get into my notes. So one of the things that he said was low self-esteem is the offspring. Why do I keep forgetting these words? Low self-esteem is the offspring of comparison. And in our business especially, right? We spend a lot of time on social media. Sometimes purposely, sometimes not purposely, right? We go on for one thing and then we look up and we don't fell down a rabbit hole because we went on Facebook to post something on our team page and somebody put an announcement that they were getting married, and you're like, I didn't even know she was dating anybody. Wasn't she dating somebody else last month? Oh, the baby daddy posted in there too, and you just get nosy. And then when you finally pull up from the rabbit hole, like, what did I go on Facebook for again? Right? Comparison. How she get him? She got way more belly than I do. Comparison. So and so bought a new house. So and so bought a new car. So and so is on a trip on a safari. So and so. Comparison. Right? So self-esteem is when you're extremely critical. Low self-esteem is when you're extremely critical of yourself, and we do it as a defense mechanism, right? Because I say we because I have dealt with low self-esteem issues, and that's why I could recognize that message was good for more than just me. All right, so just indulge me for a moment. When it's a defense mechanism to be super critical of ourselves, because we feel like if we say the painful, hurtful things to ourselves, then there's nothing else anybody else could say that will affect us. Yet it still does. Am I right about it? I know I am. All right. Low self-esteem leads to sad feelings and depression. Why? Because garbage in, garbage out. If you're feeding yourself and your self-talk negative things, of course that's going to make you sad. Of course that's going to make you depressed. Of course that's going to put you in a feeling of hopelessness. Right? That's why we have to affirm ourselves. We can't wait for someone else to do it. We have to speak well of ourselves. We have to speak life to every situation that we come across in this life. No matter how it looks like, we have to have that faith, that positive spirit within us on the inside that says, yeah, this may be what it is right now. This may be what it looks like right now, but this too shall pass. Because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Because I am beautiful. Because I am smart. Because I am creative. Because I know who I am and whose I am. Right? Yes. Self-talk creates bad self-talk creates relationship problems. Because when you don't feel well about yourself and then someone comes talking to you crazy and you want to defend yourself, sometimes when you don't feel good about yourself, you let people talk to you crazy, and then when you finally get to that point where you snap, they're looking at you like, this is how I always talk to you. What's your problem now? But you've finally gotten to that point on the inside where you're just like, you can't talk to me like this. But we don't have enough self-worth or self-respect within ourselves to speak up sooner, so it doesn't even get to that point, because that's how we talk to ourselves. Yeah. Low self-esteem creates fear of trying. As leaders, we're always putting out challenges to help stretch you, grow your business, grow your pockets, help you have new experiences. But when you have low self-esteem, then you already have that fear of failure. You already trying to avoid the challenge because you feel like you're not going to be able to do it as well as so-and-so, as fast as so-and-so. So we avoid challenges. We kind of go back into the bushes like Homer Simpson, right? And hope that nobody notices that we didn't participate because we didn't have enough faith in ourselves in the first place to even try it. Low self-esteem gives you low resilience. The slightest thing that happens to you, it just ruins your whole day, your whole world. Why? Because you already have so much negativity and you already have so much negativity built up within you that it's just like, this is just the straw that broke the camel's back. This is just more on top of this hopeless situation that I'm in. Low self-esteem leads to lack of self-care. You don't bathe. You don't work out. You don't eat right. You don't comb your hair. You don't groom yourself because you don't feel like you worth it in the first place. And lastly, low self-esteem creates self-harming behavior such as drug abuse, drinking, and sometimes even suicide. So what's the remedy? The remedy to low self-esteem, the remedy to bad self-talk, the remedy to pull yourself out of that hopeless situation, because as long as you have breath in your body, there is hope. It's to change the way you talk to yourself. Change the words that are coming out of your mouth. Catch the words, catch the thought, captivate it right there. Hold it captive and release it with positive thoughts, with positive words. Affirm yourself. I was saying on a video earlier that one of the things that has helped me is I have Audible, and there's like a 15-minute book called Affirmations for the Black Woman, and you can listen to it at night or in the morning when you first wake up. But I repeat the things that the narrator is saying, and I feed myself those words. I don't just say it just all nonchalantly, like I say it and I feel it, even though at that moment I may not be feeling that particular thing, but I take it in, so my head could get used to hearing it. I say it out loud because your brain believes the words that come out of your mouth first. So I don't just say it in my head, because listen, one word could take my head down a rabbit hole and I'll miss the whole affirmation and have to listen to it all over again because I done missed everything because I'm trying to say it in my head. And then my thoughts start thinking about, oh, I need to take the dogs out. Oh, I need to feed the dogs. I need to do this. I need to go to the bank. I have to say it out loud. I have to allow my head to hear my voice saying these words. Bathing helps. Making your bed helps. Y'all, opening the curtains helps. Letting some light in. I have blackout shades in my house because it gets really hot in the summertime and the sun cooks this house. But on the sides of the house, if the sun is not cooking, I'll open those curtains up and let that daylight in, because darkness makes you sometimes feel dark on the inside. It's a reason why we need a certain amount of time in the sun for that good old natural vitamin D. That's what gives you energy and positive vibes and positive feelings. Surround yourself with positive people. One of the things he said, if you listen to the whole message, you'll hear, man, it's a dynamic message. But one of the things he said was confident people attract confident people. We're in this season where, well, we should always be in this season where we're trying to attract people to our business. Why would somebody come join me in this business that I'm telling them makes me feel so great and has done so much for me and can do so much for them, but I'm looking like Who Shot John, and I'm sad all the time and I'm negative all the time? Nobody wants to join that. You have to reflect what you're trying to bring in. Even if you gotta fake it till you make it, girl. Huh? You can't be out here complaining about, listen. I could say this to y'all. I can't say this on my Facebook page, right? These little earring backs, I hate them. I'm telling you, these earrings be jumping off my ear. I have other earring bags that I bought. But do you think I'm finna post that on Facebook? Huh? These earrings got to go. They gotta get up out of here. I ain't buying for decoration. Huh? But some of you are self-sabotaging, and it has to do with low self-esteem. So I want everybody to do a mind check. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Like, for real. Yourself, your business, and your surroundings. Check what you've been saying to yourself. Ask yourself, why do I say these things to myself? And then change it around. What am I going to say to myself instead? Y'all, I'm a big girl. That's not low self, that's not negative self-talk. It's the facts of the case. If you can't tell by how wide I am in here. Anyway, instead of talking about how fat I am, how big I am, I pick up that leash and me and these dogs, we get that walk on. Right? Instead of talking negative about a situation, find a solution. Huh? If you don't like how big you are, lose weight. If you don't like how small you are, gain weight. If you don't like your hair, honey, YouTube University is available and the tuition is free. Figure something else out. It's people that, hey, do that professionally. Can hook you up. If you don't have the money for it, make that your goal with your jewelry, to sell enough money to go get your hair done. Me personally, I do my own, but that's another story for another day. I hope y'all are understanding what I'm saying, because how you feel about yourself has a lot to do with your approach to your business. If you're feeling crummy and lousy about yourself because you're comparing yourself to Susie Q and Boom Kui and everybody else, then you don't even have the mindset to focus on how to better your situation with your business, because you're too focused on everything that's wrong instead of turning those wrongs into rights. So it's a new season. We finna go into Lord have mercy, my country coming out. It's time to go to bed. We are about to go into a new fiscal year. It's time to change how you feel about yourself. Learn to congratulate without hating. Congratulate and know that the line is moving. I'm in this group. I am a veteran, for those of you who don't know, and I've been fighting for my veterans benefits since 2014, and I'm frustrated, right? But I'm in this group, and the veterans are always putting on there, I got my 100% today, and my comment every time I see it is, yes, congratulations to you. And then I say, the line is moving, y'all, because now I know they out the way. So my folder getting on somebody desk, it's going to be my turn next soon. Some days do I get pissed off about it? Hell yeah. Some days do I get sad about it because I know that money will change my situation? Hell yeah. But you know what? I know ultimately, one day, who knows if it's going to be soon or later, it's going to be my turn too. And the same applies to this business. But you can't focus on people's outcome where you don't know what happened behind the camera. You don't know what happened behind the post. You don't know the late nights that they stayed up working on a thing. You don't know the time, how many times they had to do that particular thing before they perfected it. You think that girl just turned on the camera and automatically had 1 million followers and sold two gazillion pieces of jewelry? No. She built to that point. So why do we think we are any different? That we don't have to build to that point? You have to build. It's not going to happen automatically. And I'll tell you another thing. For the people that it seemingly happens fast forward, that they skip steps, honey, trust me, it catches up with them. You cannot avoid the work that it takes to get to that level or to stay at that level. Either way it goes, there's some work involved. So instead of focusing on other people's outcomes and other people's wins, Focus on the things that are necessary to get you in that same situation. And I'm going to be right there clapping and congratulating you and telling everybody else the line is moving, y'all. All right, so this is a little bit shorter than the video earlier today. I hope finna is a great word. Yes, it is. I'm putting that on the big screen. Finna is a great word. I'm gonna get off of here. That other video will get deleted since the sound was so terrible. Once again, I apologize for that presentation. That is not representative of my brand and what I do. So this video will be the one that lasts. This video is the one you should share with your teammates. This video is the one that you should review when you having those moments of low self-esteem and low self-worth and comparison and feeling like, oh, what about me? Oh, why not me? Yeah, why not you, girl? Why not you, my dude? Go do it. All right. So I'm getting off of here. The line is moving. Yeah. Everybody can put that in the comments. I don't care if you're watching the replay or live. The line is moving. That's exciting. That's exciting that the line is moving. That literally means the line is moving. Okay? You're not standing stagnant. As long as you're doing your part and what you're supposed to be doing and focusing on what you're building for you, pulling your little red wagon, not helping her pull hers. Because if you helping her pull hers, then you can't pull yours too. You don't know the burden in that wagon. You don't know the glory behind the story. I'm going to get off here because I'm finna preach again. I love y'all. And I'm so happy that my cousin gave me the opportunity to speak with you all. Hopefully, like I said before, I won't get uninvited. I will see y'all whenever, if I get invited again. Have a wonderful night. And as always, continue to hustle hard. Bye, y'all.